Good morning, everybody. Thanks for stopping by my channel, Red's Raw Honey. I'm Mike, and I had a short yesterday, kind of a tease about using this new aluminum reflective thermal break. I'll show you how I'm going to use it. This can be kept on your hive. This is how I'm going to insulate the top of my hive, and it'll also, you can use it in the summertime. It also has an R value in the summertime, which will help keep it cooler inside your hive. So I'm going to keep this on year round. And again, I'll show you if you want to get some. This is what it is, Reflectix. I got this at Lowe's for 26 bucks. It's 16 inches wide, which is perfect, and 33 foot long. So I don't know if other places sell it or not, but this is what I recommend getting. So with that said, what I'm going to do is go over one. I've got 3 hives out there, and I got to build 3 shims. I call shims an actual frame that I shim it up, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to do one, and I don't want to bore you with showing you all 3. I'll do one. I'll show you how I'm going to insulate it, and then I'll finish them up, and then we'll move outside, and I'll go over a hive and show you what I'm doing. But there is a lot of advantage to this, and I'll show you what they are. First advantage to doing it like I do it is all the joints are miter joints. See that? This is just old scrap wood I had in the basement, 1x2s. Now, what's the difference between this and a regular joint on a box? Let me show you. Here's your typical box that you get. Notice the joints. They're rabbited. So you have end grain, end grain, end grain, end grain, end grain, end grain. All right? End grain, these are all waxed, and you can paint them, but end grain wicks water. Believe me, I was a contractor for 40 years. I built custom homes, did a ton of remodeling, and it was always the end grain that wicks the wood. Now, this type of joint, your miter joint, if you look, there is no end grain. See how that is? No end grain at all. Plus, there's more gluing surface. And believe it or not, and Nathan from Duck River, he has a channel. He did a test, and his test showed that this joint here with just glue on it was the strongest joint he went through like 4 different types of joints: rabbiting joints, dovetail joints, square joints, and this was the strongest of all of them because of the gluing surface. Now I'm going to actually put some 1¼ brad nails in too, and all that is a clamping device for me. I'll clamp it together. That's why I'm using the nails. Otherwise, you could just glue them together. If you had a picture frame clamp, put it around here and clamp it, and you'll be good. So, also, you want to use a brush. I get these off Amazon. They're real cheap, inexpensive. And I like to use the Tight Bond 3 Ultimate Wood Glue. It's waterproof, and it's for exterior, interior, sorry. So, with that said, we'll open her up. And I should have done this before I started filming. And clean this off, because I'm just wasting time with you guys. Oh, and I appreciate how everybody's been. I got one video that's at 32,000 views. I must have hit the algorithm just perfect, but I'm at 32,000. I've claimed 10,000 views in just 2 days. So I want to thank everybody for that. But with 32,000 views, I still only have 50 subscribers, or 51 now maybe. It's been going up a little bit. So please view my videos, leave a comment. If you don't like something, tell me what you don't like. See if I can change it. I'm just starting out this channel, so I have a little, it's just going to be tough to get going, get the video going, get everything down right, learn from my mistakes. But I know I can do this. I had another YouTube channel that was entirely different. I had 4,000 subscribers on that. That had nothing to do with beekeeping. So let's go through this joint. We're going to put a little glue on it. Put a little glue on this one. Then the brush. That really helps spread the glue. You want the whole joint covered. Then we'll set this down and use my air nailer. Two that way. Two that way. There you have it. There's a joint. So all we need to do is continue on. Put it on liberally because you want to have squeeze out. If you don't have squeeze out, then you didn't get it on good enough. You didn't get enough glue on it. Oh, I had one fall back here. There it is. Get our glue on. We'll allow a shot there. Get the other one glued. And then I'll take a break. I'll let this set up for a couple hours before we go outside and actually show you how to install this on the hive. There we have it. One frame. You might have to go to your local bee store and pay $16 for a shim. See that old scrap. Now what I'll do is on the inner cover box, this will go on top of the inner cover box. All right, just like that. Then this will go on top of that, and then what I have is some insulation with plastic on it, and you leave the plastic on. That'll keep the condensation down. Then it'll go inside here. Just like that. And then the telescoping lid will go right on top of this. And that'll keep it insulated. This is a thermal break. This will keep the condensation, the warm air coming up from the bees, and the cold air from the top can't penetrate this. That's called a thermal break. And you don't have to worry about moisture in your beehive. and it'll keep it nice and warm. So that's the end of part one. I'm going to put you on pause, let this dry up, and then we'll go outside and we'll put it on top of a hive, put the telescoping lid on it, and we'll be done. That's how easy it is. All right, guys, we'll see you just in a little bit.